If you're sick of the lies and ready to know thyself, to love thyself, well then tune in to the Revolution with your hosts, Amy and John Paul, where we speak all about truth, love, and freedom every Tuesday night, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Studio A, right here on Revolution Radio. And remember, only you can free your mind control. Be a Revolutionary.
Welcome to the Revolution Show. We are a conscious family radio talk show, speaking truth, love, and freedom for all. Know thyself to love thyself. In this show, we'll be discussing topics such as how to free your mind control, higher conscious level, self-love and self-mastery, natural law, conscious parenting, social engineering, and off-gridding, along with much, much more. And now, the sacred feminine and sacred masculine, dynamic twin flame, revolutionary hosts, Amy and John Paul. Enjoy the show. Yo, 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 you're tuned into the Revolution Show. Welcome. It's Amy.
And John Paul.
We are the Revolution, and know thyself to love thyself, pulling thy head out of thy rear end.
Loving ourselves to love each other. Yes, it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with everybody.
Yes, you heard it correct. The Revolution on Revolution.radio. Thank you for this amazing platform, Revolution Radio, Rev Radio. We love you.
Please donate. Please support this wonderful, wonderful station.
Hope you're well wherever you are. Check out freedomslips.com or Revolution.radio to help support this #1 listener supported radio station for going strong over 10 years. So thank you, Revolution. We're the Revolution, the conscious family foursome. We got 2 sons, 7, and a 1-year-old, about to be 1, almost 1. We free birthed them right here at home, unassisted, no medical mafia.
No ultrasounds, no appointments. This birth was a wild pregnancy and an unassisted, medically unassisted birth. It was amazing.
And we did it. You were amazing,
Everything
honey.
went great. We informed ourselves. We had knowledge, and we had courage, and we did it. So we're very proud of ourselves. We share our experiences. We are proud of our lifestyle because we have made change. And
sacrifice.
Yeah, change is so important, you guys. You can't run away from yourself. We try to run away from ourselves, but we can't.
No. Yes, knowing thyself to love thyself. Again, our motto, freeing your mind control. Only you can do it, folks. I hope you're raising your vibration, choosing to want to better yourself, want to know the truth, want to align with natural laws, the universal, non-man-made, immutable, binding laws that are in the universe they don't tell us about.
These are hidden truths.
Not beliefs. It's science. Look it up.
Right, hidden truths they keep from us, because if we know these truths, the game is over. The solution is simple. Align with natural law, morality, and truth, and we will see freedom. We will see unity, harmony.
Yes, we've forgotten how to live here on the planet. Oh, that brings me to a great point, honey. We got some special messages from our ET friends. And on our research, we got 4 important points that will change humanity. And we want to get to that earlier in the show. We want to plug ourselves a bit. Revolution.net. Check out our website, LUV-A-LUTION.net. And check out the Truth Warriors tab.
Are You Aware tab if you want to dig in and start heading down some rabbit holes. Man, this is a good place to start, you guys. Our website, Revolution.net. We put a lot of time and attention into it. Take a look. We have merch. Help rep the merch. Spread the message of truth, love, and freedom. And what else?
Yeah, well said. Truth, love, and freedom. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, we are doing this because we care. We're doing this because we know our voices are important in this time. Really special time to be alive. Our voices are really important. And everybody's watching us. The ETs, other dimensional beings, people from all over the world, they're watching us. Humans. So what are we going to do?
Yeah, what's going to happen, especially here in America? They call it America, the United Slaves of America. The divided slaves, really, is what it should be called. But we're trying to unite folks. We need to bring that truth, not the doom and gloom or the just love and light in the new age BS, but we bring the balance of the truth, the positive with the negative.
Right, because it's all information, you guys. Yes. Negative or positive, it's just information. So think of it like that. It's all info. And I want to go to all information is important, the negative and the positive.
Yes, most people's egos are too large for them to fathom the possibility that they've been fooled. And that's why when you speak the truth to the ignorant masses, they look at you funny, they call you names, they tell you you're crazy.
They think they're being attacked even though you're just telling them the truth.
Yeah, conspiracy theorists, just like 2 instruments that don't resonate and they're not in same tune, no matter what. You can't play good music with those instruments to make a musical reference there. We're musicians, we love music. We play music, we create music.
Yeah, we're all musicians, artists,
scientists.
We're all scientists. Science is just the observation of data and observing that data. So it's funny how they say, these people are scientists, so listen to them. And these people are this, and listen to them. It's like, we are all scientists, okay? And we all, can see patterns. We can all observe. So, make sure you're taking back your power.
Yes.
In all sections of your life. Very important.
Absolutely. That is consciousness, pattern recognition, the microcosm within your life, and then in the big picture, what's happening around you, right? Remember, they want you watching their dumb movie, red versus blue here in the U.S., so divided politically. With the wars, they want you watching all the wars, right? Getting scared, getting fearful. So this brings me to the 4 messages the ETs want us to know. Number 1 message. It's real simple, folks. End the wars. Why are we killing each other? We got our heads up our rear ends and our egos are out of control.
Little babies, children, women, children, men, we're all dying here on this planet. People are being bombed. It's just atrocious.
Yes, absolutely. Number 2, we have equal distribution of the resources on this planet.
Yes.
That would be something, the scum at the top controlling everything with their fossil fuels and dinosaur technology, keeping us in our rusty old cars where they got amazing technology, so advanced would spin your head.
Right, and the social economics, right? So we think other people are better than us if they have more money. This couldn't be further from the truth, and that really harms the unity and the harmony with our human brothers and sisters. So
yes,
spread that
divides us. Those classes, they divide us. You got a little more stuff than me. You're better. No.
Everyone should have food, shelter, clothing, plenty of it. There's no need for this.
Okay, number 3, stop killing other life, right? People, animals, and destroying the habitat and ecosystem.
Oh, wow.
Stop killing other life, destroying your habitat and ecosystem. Very simple.
Right, because we destroy Mother Earth. I mean, she is the one who provides for us all. We're destroying life.
And trashing her,
disrespecting our mother, our true mother, who truly cares and is here right now under our feet. Yes, she is a living being. You can talk to her. She can listen to you. She is living.
She's raising in her vibration now, and I hope you are too. You know, that's why we're doing this, teaching we are frequency, energy, vibration, infinite awareness, and awareness of itself. Thanks to David Icke
for teaching us about who we are.
Your infinite awareness, infinite love is the only truth. Everything else is an illusion. That's a David Icke quote. You are all that is, was, and can be. Right?
Right. So everything's an experience, you know? I mean, it will pass. If you're having a hard time, no, it will pass.
Yes.
Right? Don't end your life. Because it doesn't just, all your problems don't just go away. Right?
No.
You got to face them. Know that it will pass, my dear ones.
Yeah, we got to choose the truth, aligning with natural laws, right? Stop choosing self-inflicted suffering.
Right.
That's
Stop believing those stories that you tell yourself that are not serving you anymore. Stop bringing up those old programs that aren't serving you. You're telling yourself a lie.
Yes, the BS belief systems that they're comfy lies that are nice and cozy like a blanket or a sweater. But we got to take that off and get uncomfortable in the truth, right? Take it in and understand the truth is outside of your perceptions. You can align with it, but your perceptions are not the truth. It is objective. It is singular.
Your thoughts are not the truth, most of them. So don't believe anything even you say to yourself. You know? Even our thought, especially our thoughts. We have 80,000 a day, right, honey? Something
close
crazy.
To, yes.
So don't believe everything that pops into your head. Please, you'll be going crazy.
Yes, a narcissist thinks their thoughts are the truth. And that differentiates them from most.
And a lot is our assumption, right? We're going to assume something, and then the next day we talk to that person and find out our assumptions were completely wrong, right?
Yes, so, assuming makes an ass out of me and you, that word when you break it down. And it's spelled that way too, the ass, you, me.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And assuming really is a terrible thing to do. Don't assume, ask questions.
Right.
Question everything, no matter what. Anyone laughs at you, makes fun of you, question everything.
Yeah.
That gets you to the truth or the facts, you know?
Yeah, what is so funny? Or, you know, pardon me, what do you think is so funny about that?
That's weaving through the lies, the discernment.
Yeah.
And learning how to judge information, resonating with it or not, seeing and feeling the frequency.
Right. Yeah, energy doesn't lie. People do.
Yes.
But energy doesn't. And you can feel when someone's lying, or you can feel if someone's intentions aren't good, right? So definitely listen to that. And tonight we wanted to talk about relationships. That goes into relationships. And we're going to talk a little bit about how John Paul and I met, and we wanted to share some of that stuff with you guys tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, getting back to the 4 messages from the ET friends: end war, have equal distribution of resources, 2, that was 2. 3, stop killing each other, the life everywhere, trees, animals, plants, destroying our habitat. Number 4, the reminder, equal distribution of resources is key. Ending war, equal distribution of resources, and stop killing each other and life and destroying our habitat. How about that, folks?
That's the Revolution, you guys. People don't know what to put us in, what box to put us in, and they can't really put us in a box, right? They can't.
No, we're Renaissance people.
Yeah, we're not.
Right?
Yeah.
We don't have labels. We're not cans. We don't need labels.
We're not red. We're not blue. We know government is slavery. We're not okay with any of it. What else?
No, none of this stuff. We're teaching love at higher conscious levels, getting back to who you were before they told you who to be.
Money stuff, we don't put that up high on a pedestal. We put our family up high. We put, each other. We teach our kids we love each other, not things, right? We take good care of our stuff so we don't have to throw it in a dumpster and buy brand new shit every week. But we don't teach them that they come.
No, use things and love people. Mm-hmm. Okay. Speaking of, shout out to Dan Arnold, our boy.
Grateful
love you, Dan. We had a great talk with him today, and check out his show Thursdays on 9 a.m. Studio A. Coffee Rant with Dan.
Yeah, Dan sees a bigger picture like us, and he knows about truth, love, and freedom, and holds that dear to his heart, and we really appreciate him.
Yeah, he has a very interesting take on things being in the law enforcement so long, and
he's changed my mind. I thought all cops were bad, and that's just not true.
No, so he's an ex-cop, of course.
Ex-cop, yeah. But you know what I'm saying. So, anyhow, I'd love to get all of us truth warriors together someday and get some thinking and hanging out done, love done, unity, hold hands,
absolutely,
cry.
Yeah, we got to unite because they're on the same page working against us in the dark magic, right? So we have to unite and come together to manifest, a better world. Imagining that, watching this governments and all these power trippers and the transhumanism all crumble and backfire, and all these dumb robots they want to sell us.
Yeah, let's turn them off.
Yeah, beware of the transhumanism agenda. We did a whole show on it, and we're not going into that one tonight, but no, it's trying to be, they're pushing it hard. Elon, he's not your friend. He's pushing the robots. He's pushing to be God here on planet Earth. He thinks he's, playing the creator.
Right, he's owned, He's a puppet, just like the president. They're puppets.
Yeah.
And they're a front man for the agendas.
So watch out. Do your homework. Do your research. Anyway, I want to talk more about relationships today because Amy and I have an amazing relationship, a true water relationship, meaning the flow is incredible. We've been together 9 years, and
going on 9.
Yes, we truly love each other. We respect each other. I didn't settle. I waited patiently 4 years living with my parents, and at 37 met
I couldn't believe he didn't have
my
kids.
Dream girl,
ex-wife. It was amazing. And I was at this point in my life where I'd been dating a lot. I had been seeing a lot of people, just not having great success, just kind of stumbling around. And I thought, I'm giving up on this. I don't think I'll ever find a guy who doesn't like to watch TV. Man, I don't know if I'm ever going to find a guy who doesn't like to watch movies like me. I'm just going to, give up. And as soon as I said that to myself, my friend Kristen was like, do you want to go meet my friend John Paul? And I was like, all right. As soon as that happened, I had made that agreement with myself. I wasn't going to look anymore. I was just going to work on myself. He came into my life. So we just wanted to talk tonight about relationships and how we really shouldn't settle, you guys. if you really want to meet the one for you, you guys, what you can do is you can start thinking about what kind of person you would like to meet. And you could write these things down, right? Instead of just thinking about the looks, you can think about more about, this is what I wanted, was some man who wanted what I wanted in my life, my dreams, my goals, someone who could make me laugh. I really wanted a guy who could make me laugh. That's huge. Mm-hmm. It's huge to have fun and be able to laugh. I wanted to find a guy who could laugh.
Yes, humor, have a sense of humor is very important. Also, what you said, love, about writing down things is a great tool and accelerator to manifest. To write down, right, your desires, think it, feel it, do it, envision, use that pineal to envision what and aligning with natural laws help to really bring the laws of attraction, doing no harm, and having no guilt, shame, or blame, because you're living that guilt-free life, knowing why you're doing what you're doing, knowing why you move, right?
Right. It's so important, you guys, to be ourselves. Be yourself, and that person who's going to love you for you is going to want to be with you no matter what. So be your true, authentic self. Don't feel like you have to hide, because what I've noticed on my journey, a lot of people hide themselves. I've done it before. And this person that you're with doesn't even know who you are. And you start to realize that. And so that feels odd. It feels untrue.
Yes.
And so it's very important to be yourself 100%.
Yeah, and if it doesn't feel right, like Amy said, don't settle. That kind of doubt will only grow and grow and grow.
Right. And those red flags, you need to listen to those.
Yeah, pay attention to the flags and the omens and the signs leading you either, to your dream mate or, soulmate, or, those ones to steer you away from real hazards, and real heartache and headache and pain and suffering. And that's the human condition. We're kind of addicted to that suffering and pain because we don't know ourselves. We don't know natural laws. We don't love ourselves. No. So we've created a real mess amongst the collective, because we're all at a war within. So doing that journey within to love yourself
first
before someone can really embrace who you are.
True. Yeah, a lot of relationships can fall apart because simply they didn't love themselves. So if we don't love ourselves and we don't treat ourselves well, we're not going to treat our partner well. And we're not going to validate them, support them, tell them they're doing a good job. We're going to be nasty to them. We're going to scare them away because we don't love ourselves. And so nobody can love us if we don't love ourselves. No. Too hard to love someone who doesn't love themselves.
Yeah, and then you get in the settling trap of being mediocre and just settling with someone you're not that into or not that have much in common with or chemistry. And we just stay because, that's it. I won't find anyone else. You can. And, being alone is good. That's when we work on ourselves. Being single, right? It's good.
Yeah.
Knowing what you don't want is just as good as knowing what you do in someone. Mm-hmm. Knowing what you don't want, the traits you don't want.
Right, and that's knowing thyself, knowing what you want, what you don't want, what you'll put up with, what you're not going to put up with. Right? Your goals, your dreams, short-term goals, long-term goals, dreams.
Yes. Most marriages now are just businesses, really. They sign away, and there's love is about the last thing discussed or talked about, or it's even laughable. People say love. You know,
most women,
at
they
a
ask,
wedding.
first question is, what do you do for a living, right? How much money do you make? Because that's going to help me decide if you're going to be part of my life or not, right?
Yeah,
And I grew up watching this movie, one second, honey, this movie, Little Women. And at the end of the movie, it was so romantic. At the end of the movie, the guy says, I have nothing to offer you. My hands are empty. And the girl grabs his hand and says, not empty now. Right? He couldn't give her jewelry or, a big ring or a car or a house. But she grabbed his hand and said, yeah, I'm going to we're going to be together. It doesn't matter if you can't buy me something right now. And that's an amazing way to be.
Yes.
Is to not want everything from someone else.
Yeah, ladies, don't be so shallow. I mean, the guys have it hard enough trying to figure out, you guys are from Mars, we're from Mars, you guys are from Venus. Be easy on our men, and be kind, be gentle, don't be shallow, ingenuine.
Right.
Princess programming, what can you get from me? The guy is simply a resource to get what I want, and I'll walk all over him. He's my personal slave, and that's what a real ingenuine will do, fellas. They'll make you a slave and make you okay with being a slave, and get out there and get working for me. Where a woman who really loves you won't want to see you in that position, will want you home. Let's figure this out. We'll work together to make the ends meet and whatnot, meet you in the middle.
Yeah, instead of, oh no, honey, that's just your area. You take care of it. Yeah. I'm not going to pick up any slack. That's just all you, honey. I do the kids.
Because, most relationships are arguing about money, most of it. Like 99% of the arguments. So when we can work together to, handle that, make sacrifices like we have.
50-50. We say we're 50-50. People laugh, especially people in relationships. They're like, you got to be kidding me. 50-50? No way. And it's true. John Paul brings in the firewood. I try to help put it away. He does the dishes. I do the dishes. We both homeschool our children.
Yeah, we both cook and clean.
So we try to share the duties so it's not just on, it just doesn't overflow on just one person.
Yeah, we have extra duties being that we're off the grid.
Yeah, John Paul does the water. He's so strong like Hercules.
The wood
he does
and
the
water.
wood.
Wood and water and seaweed, and we all help out and do it together whenever we're, we teach Sebastian how to gather wood.
But we're not built the same way, men and women. So men can do different things, and women do different things. A woman's more of a homemaker, so she can do the different stuff. The man, he usually can do the heavier lifting and things like that. Yeah. So there's a big war and divide right now in the male and female. There's a lot of hatred towards women. There's a lot of hatred towards men. And it's really important that we come together. Yeah, that's going to really help humanity.
Yeah, because they know that the social engineers go after the women, and then the men, just being very ignorant and sex driven, will just follow the women and obey. And so,
happy wife, happy life. You ever heard of that before?
They know, yes, that they do about 85% of the consuming, the shopping,
I think more than that,
and whatnot. So everything's geared towards them, and all the advertising making men look really ignorant in commercials and whatnot.
And a lot of man haters. They think all men are pedophiles. All men just are nasty. They watch porn all day. They're all, evil. And that is so far from the truth.
Yes, there's good, bad, and ugly in every gender, and race and religion and nationality. So we realize that, and we love everybody. We might not like their habits, programs, but we're in this together. We're all interconnected. You work on yourself, that helps raise the whole frequency of this planet. You raising your frequency, doing the inner work, knowing thyself, to love thyself, raises
that ripples
the frequency
out, into existence. And
Yeah.
when there's an awakened being just walks into the room, everyone awakens pretty much. You don't even have to say anything because they can just feel that vibration. So it's really important that we balance ourselves every day.
Yeah, affecting others instead of having the world affect you. You affecting others. You're that bright light of a lighthouse, that beacon of truth and confidence and knowledge, right? Taking that action that leads to wisdom, right? That's getting to the trivium. I wanted to just go over the trivium process really quick, right? You got the classical trivium, the grammar first step, logic and rhetoric.
Right.
Or in the esoteric, you have knowledge is the first step, gathering the knowledge. Second step, understanding, right? Basically, let all the info sink in and taking it in slowly. Don't rush and getting it from all different angles and avenues and opinions.
So, honey, for those who don't know about the trivium process, what is that?
That's the truth methodology, truth discovery, when the trivium is meaning try, three, right?
Gotcha.
So there's the 3-step process to knowing things.
And to think, right? How to think. This teaches us how to actually think.
Yeah, gathering information, doing the research is the first one, esoteric, the knowledge. Okay. Then the understanding comes with learning, figuring out, oh my goodness, this is really what's going on. Understanding, all right, we've been lied to, yeah. All right, then it's that wisdom by taking action with the knowledge you've gained. Because knowledge isn't power, but knowledge applied, knowledge in action is powerful.
Right. Doing a radio show on Revolution Radio, that's wisdom. Putting it out.
Taking out, putting out what we've known, to the world is that wisdom process, taking the action. Now, in the modern day, you got quick input. Think of a computer. Input, you got the processing, and then it puts it out. So garbage in, garbage out. Mm-hmm. If the programming is garbage, the child in the first 7 years will put out garbage his whole life, or have that perception of unconsciousness. And
that's a good point. Like violence in, violence out. Right? We have violent movies and violent video games going into our children. So what are they going to do? They're going to be violent. And that has, we see that in today's world a lot. The video games and just the violence on TV and it's just, you see kids are in the
commercials,
violent.
The movies, over 1,500 shootings, school shootings in the USA alone.
In the last 20 years, 1,500 school shootings in the last 20 years. I looked it up. I thought it was 400. I was wrong. 1,500, you guys. And these are safe places for our children.
Yeah, and they point the finger at the guns, right? Where cars kill more people than guns, but we can't take away cars. So guns aren't the problem. It's the programming going into the kids, the bad parenting,
the neglect,
the lack of care, love,
the schooling, the bullying.
Yeah,
the pressure,
peer pressures,
the lights, right? The control. So kids snap, and it's really sad.
Yeah, we gotta be aware of these shooter games, video games. It's very detrimental to our health. They're using the same physics and math as in this virtual simulation they call the world, right? This virtual holographic simulation, dream world that we think is real.
That's why movies look so real, and they're looking more real and more real and more real. The animation movies, because the mathematics and the physics are the same as this world that we're living in, so-called solid world. No, nothing's solid. Everything is a low vibration, lower vibration. It becomes solid, but everything's energy waveforms.
Yeah.
Everything. So
yeah, everything's vibration. Nothing is at rest. Okay, you zoom in on your desk or drawer or a piece of furniture, it's vibrating at a very slow, perceivable frequency. Not perceivable moving to you, because it's such a slow frequency.
So we're electromagnetic fields. We touch another electromagnetic field, and it feels solid, right? So that's why everything feels solid, but nothing is.
Yes.
So that goes with knowing thyself, right? We're energy, we're waveforms.
Yes.
We look solid, but
getting back to relationships, feeling, the right feeling someone out, they say, that's a very true when dealing with meeting people, dating and whatnot, feeling those first impressions and, going with your gut or your instinct, using that intuition will most likely lead you the right way.
Absolutely.
That inner child's knowing if there's danger or if it's true love. You'll know by the feeling, the energy that's surrounding two people. So yes, be aware of that always when dating, and listening is huge in relationships, guys. I can speak about, and women, we got to listen. Okay, we all like talking to each other. Right? We like talking. The ego likes talking a lot, but hearing each other.
Look into your wife's eyes. Look into your husband's eyes, your partner's eyes. See them, right? Everybody wants to be seen.
Yes.
And a lot of women don't feel seen at home, so they dress a little skanky and go out and try to be seen somewhere else, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So see your woman at home. Tell her you see her. It's very important.
Yes, women love to be made feel special, cared for, right? Protected, loved, nurtured. Guys, we got to do this. We got to pick up our women. They're amazing, sacred feminines. All right, and we got to stop subjecting them and thinking they're sex objects. No, they're amazing, divine beings. Okay. Right. And the cult of culture has women is so inverted as that low vibrational sexual energy that it's very difficult and misleading for the youth and anyone looking to date and find love to actually find it, because they're sucking it out of our culture, just making it disgusting,
so shallow,
wrong, raunchy, sexual garbage, low vibration.
And sisters, let's pick each other up.
Yes.
Right? Instead of competing and trying to look better than each other, how about we just be ourselves and be honest with each other, grateful for our friendships, loving to our females.
Not competing.
We're very, very competitive. And we don't need to steal each other's boyfriends or husbands. Let's love each other.
Yes.
Be honest and fair and kind to one another. I always try. If some guy's looking and he has a girlfriend, I just think that's so disrespectful.
Yes, respecting our women, not treating them like objects, men. Please. I mean, it starts there. We got to respect ourselves, right? We have no respect for ourselves. We're not going to respect a divine feminine, sacred feminine,
right.
And so that's the turmoil and the unfortunate dating scene. The unconditional love is not there. It's all I love you if, I love you when, what you do for me, what can you do for me, and what will you do for me? Most of our relationships are based in that. So again, and it's not settling. ladies and gentlemen, on both sides, we don't want to settle. It's okay to be alone. Don't be scared. It's better being alone for the right reasons than being with somebody for the wrong. And you can quote me on that one. Or you got to be alone for the right reasons, working on yourself, knowing thyself, getting to know thyself, to then learn to that self-love, and then the love of your life will walk into your life. I promise.
Yeah.
It happened to me. I mean, my dream girl, Amy, of here, she walked right into my life, and I wrote in my journal about you, how much I loved you, and how much I couldn't wait to meet you, and describing what you'd be like. And yeah, she was 100 times more amazing than I could imagine. And it still feels like the honeymoon after 9 years. Yeah, it's a little different. We got 2 kids now, but it's still pretty amazing.
Right, folks, I wanted to bring that up. Great point about kids. When we settle and then we have kids, things get worse, right? They don't get better with kids, my friends.
Yeah, therapists tell you have kids, they'll make it better. No, that's BS.
No, it gets harder, my friends, because there's less time for you to work on your relationship with your husband. So it's really important. Please don't settle. You'll be doing everyone a favor.
Yeah, and you don't want to drag people along. It's horrible to do. You don't want it done to you. Someone stringing you along, just using you.
Yeah. No, that's a great point.
Yeah. And, yeah, Big Dan, we love you, brother. It was great talking to Dan in Cleveland. Anyway, yeah, we got to really pull our heads out of our asses, folks, to put it plain and simple. That's why we're doing this. We love ourselves, so we're putting it out there on the side of a mountain in the middle of nowhere, far east Maine.
We're not scared to speak how we live and what we do over here. No, we're not. We're not. Yeah, we don't need to hide who we are. This is who we are. This is what we're doing.
Government is slavery. It always has been, always will be. Indoctrination, enslavement, and genocide. The 3 stages of government, folks. Do your homework. Look it up. The 3 stages, right? Indoctrination in the beginning. Then you're enslaved your whole life, working. They call it another code word for it. And then, yep. Then the slow, slippery slope down the health care system. And that's the...
People still don't see it. Wow.
Yeah.
They still don't see that they're being poisoned. And they call people who call them out, these, people who are poisoning us, they call them out. They're the crazy ones.
Yep. Nobody is coming to save you. You got to save yourself. All right. They might stage Jesus in the sky to our Savior, Lord and Savior, not ours. I'm being facetious, but
they have the technology, folks.
Yeah,
we're reading He-Man, and they have that in He-Man. They can make things show up out of nowhere, and then they just disappear. And He-Man goes, "Whoa, that was another illusion! Holy cow, they did that!" Yeah, I mean.
Yep, they have it in He-Man. They hid the allegories everywhere in our kids' cartoons. He-Man, a lot of esoteric knowledge in He-Man.
They have the electromagnetic vehicles in He-Man. The
dark and evil, dark forces, the archons. So
there's evil entities, then there's good entities. Evil, there's entities that want to take away other people's freedom, that want to control. And the other people that don't want to control and they want to be free.
Yes, so that's why we're doing this, because we want to create a world that they can't control. The LUV-A-LUTION, like George Orwell said, will create a world they can't control. A LUV-A-LUTION, or love, when we unite in a LUV-A-LUTION with that true care, with truth leading the way, that love. Truth plus love equals freedom. Right. That's the equation, the thalamic equation. Look it up. It's in a dilemma, right?
Right. We're aligning with truth, love, and freedom every day.
Occult knowledge, truth, the care for truth, plus love, and hopefully bringing it back to relationships. Your relationship will have that care and have those principles as the foundation. Fortunately, Amy loves learning and loves questioning the lies like I did right when we met, and had questioned and done research, and I had done my own, and we kind of shared our information. She shared her amazing knowledge of nature, and I shared my knowledge of the Matrix and all the conspiracies that are true, right? They want us to, not believe. So, helping each other, challenging each other, we enjoyed growing and learning and blasting our perceptions open together, learning from great minds like we mentioned before, Laura Eisenhower, David Icke, Mark Passio,
Max Egan, Jordan Maxwell,
Max Egan, Jordan Maxwell, Tessarian. These people, Michael Tessarian, all have that care for truth and have put out knowledge to help awaken their brothers and sisters. Remember, we all are brothers and sisters. Don't forget. And we're interconnected energy. Okay. We want to help our brothers and sisters that are confused and lost in the obfuscation. That is the transgender movement. We got to help our brothers and sisters simplify it, look between our legs, see what we are, and accept it. Okay. We got to know thyself. That's part of knowing thyself. All right. So doing your homework, getting into knowing yourself is getting alone with yourself in stillness, in nature,
right,
in silence, especially.
Yeah, there's a lot to get to know about yourself. You have past lives. You've been you've been here many times, right? Getting to know thyself is knowing your past lives, knowing parallel lives, knowing where you've been, and things like that. So it's an exciting journey to unravel all these things about yourself. And
yes, knowing thyself means peeling away those layers that you don't like, and saying, I don't, screw it, I like my hair now just how it is. I'm not going to try to change it. Or, for an example, just letting it be and loving it for what it is and how it's unique and special for you.
Right.
Not trying to always change it. I got to straighten it. I got to curl it, right, or whatever.
That's a great point.
Men and women, right? We're always trying to change our hair, gel it, put chemicals in it. That shit goes right into your brain and right into your blood, right through your skin.
And then realize we're getting further from self-love. People don't realize this. The more we try to change our looks, we're getting further from ourselves, right? Women, you want your lips to be bigger? You want your hair to be lighter? That's not loving yourself, because now you're saying, I'm not good enough unless I go down and I get Botox today. Then I'll love myself. Love thyself right now. Look in the mirror. You are amazing. Wrinkles and all. Flab. Whatever you got. Stretch marks. You're gorgeous. Give yourself a kiss.
Yes.
That's huge. Huge.
Yes. Being easy on yourself. You are enough. You're amazing. Be your best friend.
You're the universe, my friend. You're powerful.
Yes.
Please don't forget it.
We're all so powerful. And imagine us uniting, like all these flames coming together into a huge, huge fire.
Talking, highly about each other.
Picking each other up.
And then you have that heart chakra is going to blow, and you're going to vibrate that love energy, and you're just going to cry because you're just feeling the love from your brothers and sisters. That's what we're here to do, you guys. You can't buy that. You can't buy that love vibration that feels deep within you.
And that's what they're scared shitless of. That's why we're doing this, trying to spread that love, because united, they got nothing on us.
No,
right? Divided, they got us by the balls. So we gotta know they want us fighting. They want us shooting each other. So let's just hold hands and frickin' come together. They got nothing on us, right?
Just like the Grinch movie. It came without packages. Without bows. Why are they singing songs? Why? Because they realize it's not about the gifts. It's about each other. Let's hold hands and sing and open our hearts. And the Grinch, he was so mad. And that's exactly what I picture for humanity. Holding hands, singing songs. What do you need? What do you need? Are you all right? Checking in with each other instead of driving each other off the road and swearing and flipping each other off. How about that?
Yes, great points, honey. Wow. Inspirational. Very inspirational. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Please, check us out. We got a YouTube channel. They freaking censored a bunch of videos, whatever. But we got on BitChute. We got blogs on our website. All sorts of information.
Evolving too, we're evolving.
Yeah.
The website.
Always learning.
Always changing.
Yes.
So.
And encouraging others to change and empower themselves. Be a revolutionary, like we say. Be that revolutionary. Conscious revolutionary is a revolutionary. Right?
Yeah, we stripped away all the holiday programs, all the old paradigms from our relationships. We said, no, thank you. Did a 180 turn, and we couldn't be happier, you guys. We don't have the stress of, oh my God, did I get enough stuff for this person? Did I get enough stuff for that person? Oh no, I got to remember Aunt and Cousin Freddie. And no, all done. No thanks.
Yeah.
We're all set. We're going to sing songs and...
You'll piss off your family members and relatives, whatever.
Oh, you will.
It takes time. It takes a few years, and then they stop inviting you, and then it doesn't matter. And you ain't going anywhere. You don't plan on going anywhere. You don't need anything. Just another day. Yeah. So these holidays aren't holy at all. They are a bunch of nonsense, basically, from the Catholic Church. Look them up, all these origins.
Consuming
and dark satanic ritual ceremony. Rituals go on, and ceremonies are performed, and all sorts of horrible stuff. Look into it. Saturnalia, the Saturnian energy that has controlled this planet for a long time. And See, we like to know. We've done the research. We speak about this stuff. I could say to my ego, I was fooled. And that's basically the hardest thing, when saying, I've been fooled. I got to rearrange my thoughts, my perceptions, my information, how I take it in, learning the trivium, right? That's that 3-step process that's so crucial. Doing the inner work, right? Gathering the information, understanding, putting it out as wisdom. Input, processing, output.
All right. The gift of truth is the gift of love. Spreading truth, even if your voice shakes, my friends, is the gift of love. And don't, be afraid to speak the truth. The truth is being hidden from us, and it needs to be spoken. Yes,
it needs to be defended more and more. The lies are putting on there all the time.
Totally. So, just remember, your voice is really important. Revolution Radio, I bet, has a lot of slots still. So, if you're interested, get on there. Start your own radio show, and start getting into the game.
Yeah. Get in the game. Stop sitting on the sidelines, taking in all the information. We can get lost in that process of the understanding, right? Mm-hmm. Taking in all this. I'll just keep watching. I don't know enough yet. No, just put it out as you know it, and just make changes, adjustments, and upgrades, in the technology, whatever. But we need to use the technology to empower ourselves, to inform our brothers and sisters of what's going on. of the chaos, and the atrocities going on. Remember, ending the war. I'm just going to remind everyone, the ETs want to remind us, end wars. You want a better world, end the wars. Have equal distribution of all the amazing resources on this planet, and stop killing each other and the animals and destroying the ecosystem and habitat. That's it. Then the Love-Evolution could take place, and we got to love ourselves. I'll put that on the list.
The human potential is vast, and that's why we're doing this too, is because we know human beings are capable of greatness. We have been living so minimal, and what we need to do is realize that this ship can turn around if we only can make these changes and distribute the resources and make it enjoyable here, you guys. Many people kill themselves. They want to get out of here. No bird sounds right now.
Anyway.
Any cat tips for our friends?
Hope you're enjoying the birds. Bird of the day, we'll do a downy woodpecker. The downy woodpecker. They don't really make much of a noise.
They do a little chirp like this. Beep, beep, beep.
Yes, and then if you're in the Northeast or in the North, you're feeding the birdies suet and some seed. That helps the woodpeckers stay warm, and the chickadees and all the cold weather birds, blue jays. So anyway, we love you just like we love the birds, and have a great week.
Don't forget, you must free your mind control every day. Love you all.
Yes, don't be weak. Be a Love-Evolution-Ary. Love yourself.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Love you.
Thank you for listening to Revolution Radio.
Are you interested in the paranormal, murder mystery, real natural law? Do you enjoy interviews with amazing guests? Then join Crypt Rick every Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Revolution Radio. Studio A, freedomslips.com. Crypt Rick's I've been thinking. Welcome to the crypt.